Right, you guys ready to get bulked up with some protein? I couldn't resist. I've actually tried to record this review 3 times now, and I think I'm losing my mind because this one is so fucking hard to talk about without spoilers. All I can say is that I thought it was great, and now there's actually people out here trying to do yard work, and if they fuck up this review, I think I'm going to jump off a cliff because I don't want to start this for the 4th time. But let's get into it. So this is a film from Wales, and I went into it blind, and I ended up loving it, but talking about it without kind of giving things away, like I genuinely don't know what to say without kind of blowing what happens. You have a like homeless veteran, like I forget what war or whatnot they say he's in, but he comes back and he's fucked up from what happened to him, and one of the only things that seems to keep him distracted and healing is exercising, and he starts going to this local gym, and he befriends a girl who works there. Some gym rats that are there fuck with her, and he does not take too kindly to that, and because of that, one of the guys is, well, I should say, this is where the fucking spoilers so hard. They're into some criminal stuff, and because of what happens, this kind of sends that little underworld into chaos. And then 2 detectives are put on the case, and we follow our homeless drifter, who is very silent, very to himself, doesn't want any beef from anybody. Reminds me a lot of, that's actually a pun, putting that aside, reminds me a lot kind of like Rambo in the first Blood movie. Just kind of a very quiet drifter coming back from the war, doesn't want shit from anybody. He's just trying to keep his head down, and of course trouble just keeps kind of finding him. But man, I just thought this was fucking great. I thought this was so damn good. Had no idea what this was going, and was really impressed with this one. I thought the dialogue was really entertaining and really damn good, really well delivered from everyone. Everyone's performance in this is great. It seems like almost like a toned down Guy Ritchie movie in a way. And yeah, I mean, as I said, just talking about this without spoilers is really, really fucking difficult. But I really liked the detectives. I liked their story. I liked what was going on, the interaction between both of them. The way that they butt heads, the way that they inevitably find common ground, all of that stuff really worked well for me. All of the different characters that we follow, that his actions start to affect, and the chaos that's created within those like groups, and how they all kind of resolve, and the different kinds of people that are in there and their stories. Every one of them has like an interesting, rich story that is explored pretty well. And then the resolution I thought was great. Where this ended up, I was very, very happy with where this concluded. So just a solid film all around. And I love this like anti-hero character, this kind of like drifter, almost the man with no name, rides into town, doesn't really say anything, but he's not like a great guy or anything. He's not. That's why he's the anti-hero, right? He's not doing things altruistically, but he also isn't doing it to be bad either. So, and then I can't, as I said, there's nothing more I really can say about it, but I really like the relationship formed between him and the girl that works at the gym. I like how he reacts to things that happen. I like to see him trying to kind of just get by and how the world treats vets. I like how the detectives are investigating the case and what ends up happening and all the backstory and all the motivations. I think it's just such a well-rounded, very well-told story. Um, and there's an aspect of it that makes it the horror stuff, and yeah, that stuff was good and makes perfect sense for the story. Fucking really, really solid film. Really, really solid film. So if you're like into Guy Ritchie films but toned down and throw some horror elements thrown in there and kind of like the Rambo Drifter storyline but a little more um, like morally gray, yeah, check this one out. Check this one out. I don't know how I did with the spoiler stuff there. It's tough. It's tough. I literally started this 3 different times because I was like, no, that's too much. Or, oh, I don't know. Is that selling them enough? Fuck, these are hard sometimes. But I try my best. I try my best to sell you, but not to spoil you. Because there is an art to it. There's like, you have to give them just enough intrigue. Anyway, you don't need to know how this works. Reviews like this are super fucking complicated. Anyways, you can rent this right now, VOD, like $4 or something. Totally worth it, in my opinion. If that sounds intriguing to you at all, definitely check it out, man. Support it. Indie horror like this. It's more like drama for sure. The horror stuff is very secondary, but it's there. It's there. It's just not in your face, and there's nothing scary about it. So like when people see horror, they always think scary, and horror does not mean scary always. In fact, more oftentimes than not, that's not even the intention. It's like fear, right? It's just horrificness. So in exploring dark adult themes. Anyway, that's that. Protein. Really big surprise. Loved this one. Damn, but I can't really talk about it, so that's a shame. That's that. I'll see you in the comments. If you watch it, let's talk about it below, because I really liked everything about this. I have no complaints. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I think this is great. All through and through. So, if you watch it, let me know. Adios.